So with this tutorial, to enter Shopify account, you have to navigate to Shopify partner so that you'll be able to have access to your account for more than a month to 3 months. Now you join the account in case you don't have, and in case you have an account, you log in to the account. And once you log into the account, you can either use your Gmail to sign up directly to the account, or you enter your email link. So now I use an authenticator code to protect my Shopify partner account. So I'll get the code from my phone and I'll insert the code and I'll try to log in. Let me try that again. Okay, so our account is logging in. Now when we log into the account, now I'm told to reactivate my account because my account has not been active for the past 3 months. Unlike the normal Shopify.com, you won't be able to, in fact you can only use that one for I think 3 days. But this one, if you are inactive for 3 months, you will be given a setback. Now I have to log in using one of the profile I created. Then here is the Shopify partner dashboard. Now for new user, this is where you are coming to after you sign up to Shopify partner. So that is my profile and that's my name. In case you collaborated with another store owner, that is what they will see from their side. Now to create an account, is website, you click on the store. To create a new Shopify website, click on store. Now from there you will be able to either create an account from scratch, or you will collaborate with a store owner. So from here we have the store owner side and we have request and create store. Now from the request part, let me explain some things for us. Now as you can see from the request, if you click on that button, you'll be taken to this page where the store URL, you input the store URL of the store you want to collaborate with, and .myshopify.com is the default URL when you just sign up to the website. Then we have some permission as well in which you can go for. We have some permission. Now those permission, if any area you want to work on those people's websites, is where permission will be only be given you. Now you can't say you want to customize the website and you want to have access to their analytics or their finance. They won't accept that. So let's try something out here. Let's search for some Shopify websites. Let's look for those Shopify websites. And after we find the website, after the brand name, we put .myshopify, then followed by .com, to see if it actually redirects to the website, just for us to know that my Shopify, just for us to know how it works. That is the default URL. So putting it here, it will redirect us to the website. Can we see now? It will direct us. Now we only need just the brand name here, just the company name, to put in this box. Now as you can see, Akin's design is not registered. That's why that tick sign is not visible for us. But once we put the main website, we have that tick sign and we have a collaborator request code, whereby we ask for the git code from the store owner so that we'll be able to select all these things. And after selecting these areas we want to work on their website, we also send them a message. So you already tick those places that you want to work on, because they don't fully trust developers because they believe they might steal some of their details. So we need that app so that we'll be able to install applications from Shopify App Store. So let's check. Then once we are done with what we are clicking, then we send them a message so that they will know it is we, the developers, trying to have access to their website, and they will be notified in their Gmail and they will grant us the access. You can as well select all and send your message, and the store now will be the one to unselect some features they don't want you to access. So that is how the access, request store access, that's how it works. So we go back, then we click on create a store. So we create a store. We can create a store for testing, or we create a store we can transfer to whoever is willing to hire us. So we can create a website to transfer to them. So let's click on this. Then we'll be able to insert our website's name or the client's website's name, and also the country. Because that is where the currency of that website will be based on. So click on United States, create store. Now it will take some time for everything to be developed. So just give a finger cross, click on my profile once again. And not now, I'll be doing that later. So it will now take us to our Shopify dashboard. Now this is the Shopify main dashboard, different from Shopify partner. Don't let us confuse ourselves from it, because some people we get there, they'll be looking for products or collection, so it's different from each other. Now the next thing we have to do now is we need to add a product. That is the first thing we do, add a product, because I just want to go straight to the point whereby we customize a website. So we'll be adding a product, but first and foremost, we download a dropshipping platform called CJ Dropshipping. So we go to apps, then app recommended or recommended apps, then we go to the app store. So from there we search for CJ Dropshipping. Then we click on install. So we are already redirected to another page. So we click on the install button so that the app install on our website. Now that app will be the intermediary between Shopify and CJ Dropshipping website itself. So that whenever you click on any product from the CJ Dropshipping, then you list it, it will be imported to the Shopify website. So let's see how it works. We go back to our Shopify dashboard. Okay, from now we firstly create an account. I already have an account. I will authorize the account. Confirm. Then we'll be redirected to CJ home page. So we are told to log in again. So I just click on the Google icon to log in. But in case you don't have an account, you have to create an account. It is straightforward, just follow everything. Now this is the CJ homepage. Now we have to enter the CJ again from our Shopify website so that everything will be synchronized with each other. So we authorize once again, confirm. Authorize and confirm. So wait for the page to load. Now it monetization success. Now previously we didn't get this message, so that's why we need to do it again. So we can now pick the collection in which we want to import to our website. So we'll be going with male collections, male wears. So I'll be selecting just 5 random male wears real quick. And after that, I will as well look for some female wears, and I will also select just 5. So let's look for female wears. So I'll pick the products randomly, also just 5 products. And after picking those 5 products, I will navigate to my products, then added products. So from there, I will select the 10 products. I'll select the 10 products and list them manually. So I have some products I have listed here before. But let's just focus on the wears selector. Then I'll deselect those ones I don't need because they are not much. Once that one is done, I will select on manual listing those 10 products. Then from there, we select the website name is selected already. So the name for collection, since we've not yet created the collection, so we just apply the pricing rule, which has to be 2.5 pricing, so that the owner of the store will be able to pay for the tax, be able to pay for the shipping and the profit when you multiply by 2.5. You don't sell another person's product for them to lose. You sell another person's product for the new person to gain. So that's how it works. So I'm using 2.5. Then shipping fee, I will include the shipping fee with the 2.5. Because this is just the beginning stage. So we pick the recommended option here. Right, we will click on confirm. I get an error message. So which is from here. Store delay provide. We have to get a store delay profile from our Shopify website. So which we are doing right now on the collection. So let's add that. So that the profile has already been created. So we go back to the CJ Dropshipping and we reload that. So now we have the profile, we click confirm, and the products will be listed on our website. Well, we'll be able to see the status here, how many products we are able to import to our website. So let's check. Already we are seeing some products already. But let's see how many has been imported to the website. So still going. You can as well reload our page. Click on the products to see. Now we have 6 and we still have 4 more to go. So as we all can see, the product is still uploading to the Shopify website. So 2 more to go. Yeah, so if we refresh our page now, the products page, then we should have all the 10 products on the website. So after the products, we create a collection. We specify a particular collection for male, then we specify another collection for female. So we make it manual and we browse to select products one by one. So don't forget we have 5 products for male and 5 products for female. Then we come to sales channel, we remove point of sale and shop. Then we only leave online store. Then we come here, we get an image to showcase the collection, so that when we select the collection on our home page, we'll be able to see the image. Now using AI, we generate an image for the collection. So we have an image for male wear store. So once we have the image ready, we select the image. We select the image. Once the image is ready, then done. Then we save the collection. So the same process for the female collection as well. The same process for the female collection as well. So we repeat the same thing for the female collection. So just click add collection, then I'll fill every details and save the collection. So once that is done, then we take a look at what we did. So we have the male and female. Now the last thing we do now is we create another collection, then we name it newly arrival collection. Now this collection is meant for us to select just the new products that we just added. So we browse for the product as well and we select the product. But for this newly arrival, we don't need to attach an image to the collection, since we are already displaying the products. Then we press save and we move forward to the next. Now after having these 2 collections, the next thing we should be thinking of is how we customize the website. Now we'll be customizing the website using a free theme, and if we can make use of a free theme, trust me, we'll be able to make use of anything that come your way. So let's go to online store. So getting to online store, so we can pick anything of our choice to customize. As you can see, the store is password protected, so that can be removed later. Then from here, we have our default theme, and you can as well install any defaults, anything we have here, anything we like, we can as well install them. Let's install some of the theme. So it takes some minutes for the theme to be installed. And once the theme is installed, then we'll be able to customize it. And my best advice is whenever we want to customize a theme, we have to duplicate the client's original theme before we do anything. Don't work on client's default theme. Make sure you duplicate it so that you won't change their work. Now we will be using ChatGPT to generate content to use for the website, and here is my content. So I told AI and automation to customize a Shopify landing page. So I need you to generate everything the landing page will need. So I told AI my store name is so and so. Then also I have to let AI know these are the things I sell on my website, so that all these things will make it easier for AI to generate every section needed on the website, every section. And trust me, you might not be inputting all the sections, but at least you get most of the things you need to input on your landing page. And once I'm done with the prompts, then I just press enter. Now I said generate everything from announcement bar to the footer section. So we generate everything and AI will give us all the outcome. So as we can see, these are the outcome we are given. Now we have the brand color, we have the announcement bar. That's we have the header menu, then we have followed by the should be the hero section where we have the banner. Hero section, we have the banner. So those are the contents we need for our website, and we'll be copying all these contents one by one. So we have them onto our footer, and we also have the structure, the layout. These are the layout of every section that we'll be making use of on the website. So we have to understand all these things, because these are some of the things in which, in case you see that your client's website does not have some of these sections, those are some of the things you'll be using to convert. Then you let them know that some of these features are missing, which are most important converting feature to help your store make more sales. So let's dive in back to our Shopify website. Let's copy this. So you duplicate the thing just like I said. And once that is done, let's wait for it. Then we edit the thing. So don't forget we already copied the announcement bar, and we just click on welcome to our store, because they said it's an announcement. So that is where we are pasting our announcement bar. And in case you want to insert a link for the announcement bar, if you want to insert a link, this is where you insert that link. So just is just to click on the link, and when the link is active, when the cursor is on the link, it turns to and trying to click on something. And once the link is removed also, it turns back to an icon just like the cursor. So let's make sure we save all our changes. Always save your changes when you edit the section. So these are other section. We have the logo and the main name. Now you see that we have home, catalog and contacts, and in place of the catalog we're supposed to have all collections. Then inside all collections we're expected to have male and female. Now this is our footer section being selected, and we need to go back to our Shopify back end. Then we go to menu to add the 3 menu I spoke about. So let's add them. Let's add them up. So we are heading straight to the contents section. Then we click on menu. Then we can see we have our main menu and we have our footer menu. So we click on the main menu. Then we click on add menu item. So we click on the link part. Let's select the male wears. Then check that button. Then add another menu again. Then we select female wear. Then once that is done, we select one last menu. We delete that catalog. We rearrange So let's add the last one before we rearrange all collection. Then we check that button as well. All collections. So at this stage we have to rearrange. We bring our collection above contacts, the above contacts below. Now we have to place the men wear inside the all collection, male and female. So when you are dragging, whenever you see this line inside, then it means you are placing that item under another item. Then whenever you see the line outside, it means they are all on the same line. So male and female have to be inside. Once that is done, you close it, then you notice they are all inside, and you can now save your menu. Now once you save the menu, we go back to our theme customization. Then we have to refresh the page for us to see the changes as we load. So once the page is fully loaded, you will see the changes. So now, once this is done, we move straight to the next, which is the hero section. So we head back to our ChatGPT. Then we are generating an image for the hero section. Now let's prompt AI. Generate a logo first. A logo for the brand which I can upload on the website. Now once we have the logo, you can make use of it later. But let's highlight this thing for the hero header, and we highlight the sub-heading. Let's highlight it. Yeah, so here comes our logo. I'll be adding this logo not now. Let's download it. I'll be adding the logo along the line or not now. So I'll be making changes. Make sure you save it with your brand name. Don't leave any random name for your images, because those things, they really help a lot when people are searching for you. They can search for numbers now and your logo will come out. So let's head back. Go to the hero section and insert. Let's insert the headline first. The headline. So that's our headline. Then we can as well check for any little changes we'd like to make there. Then let's look for a way and start the sub headline as well. So we select text, then we add the sub headlines. So once the text is added, then we drag that text under the headline. So we have something like this under the headline. So let's click on button, and we can as well rename the button to our own taste. So we rename the button to explore more. Then we can as well change where we link the button to, and it should link to all products. Then change the color. This color is okay. So our image, let's click on image to add a background image. Let's generate with AI. Generate a boutique. So it's going to generate a nice boutique for us. So So when people see that boutique, then people will know that here it is. AI picture is very neat. People will know that this is what we are selling on the website. So that's a nice image. And we can as well do any changes we want to do, like any adjustments on the content, anyhow we want to make it. So we can do that. And also we can make it a video. So let's make sure we choose whichever one works best for us. Now the next section, is we've done that button. So the trust badge. I won't be doing the trust badge because we have to download some icon, and I want this video to be done quickly. So I will be doing that one later. Let's come to featured collection, where we'll be adding our new arrival products. So we click on the featured product, then we select the new. Select on the new arrival product. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's do it again. At times, this Shopify do malfunction. Alright, so let's select our newly arrival product. We only have 6 products there. And we can decide to control how the products are displayed. So this one is 4 to be displayed. So we control those. Then we can click view on also. So we control how many we display, either 2. Then we can also control it also. Those one we like to display on the mobile screen. So when we click on the mobile icon, then we can see 2 each. 2 each. So if we select one, and we have something like this, then I think that 2 is okay. And we can as well make it a carousel. Let's click on the princess, look for the button, carousel. And this one only works for the mobile device. Now let's click on the mobile device. You can see that. So you'll be able to scroll through the products side by side, so that will reduce the length of your page. But when the page is too long, at times it's discouraged clients. So this is newly arrival. And make a saving. Always save your changes. And the next part is best seller products. This means we have to showcase a product, an hot-selling product on our website, a product that we know whenever people see the product, they will surely order that product. And we know that there is a particular product that whenever people see the order, then you have to make the product visible on your own page. So let's look for that section, product, featured products. Yeah, is it? Yeah, these ones are collections, featured collections. But this is what we need. So we have to pick a particular product for this. Another star products. So I'm just picking a random product. I can make any changes whatsoever, and I want the product to appear. So it's up to us. Let's go back. Then the next thing is about our brand. So we copy and text, and I'll be using an image with text for this one. Image with text, let's look for it. Yeah, something like this. Let's like this. It's image with text. This one is used for testimonial. Article 1. Testimonial. So this is what we actually need. Image with text. And the images, if you notice the images of the star product and this one, they are on the same line, so we have to swap them. Now that's as for the text. Now let's input the text. Let's input our text. Let's make this one bold. We need to get rid of this because we can't have too much of buttons. We have to remove it. So I've hidden it. Now let's add an image now. AI will generate that one for us as well. So we are generating an image of a front view of our website with our brand name. So let's see the results. Nice and beautiful, even with our brand name. So select the product and the image. Down. Then have a nice clean image on our website. So that's about the about section. And let's go to the next. Shop by category. This is where we are displaying our collection, male collection and female collection. And the picture we added earlier in our collection, in all the two collections, we'll be seeing them now. Those pictures will just be telling us that this collection is for male, this one is for female, and these are we have the collection, just two collections. So let's make use of the second one, just two. Then the next section, let's see which is our testimonial. Let's just add different testimonials. So it also makes our website look real and legit. So we are using the multicolumn. Let's look for it. Yeah, this one. So let's make every necessary changes. So I'll pause the video and I'll be right back with all the changes. Let's do for the first part first. So we have to put the name of the person. Alright, so right about now, these are newsletter and these are footer. So we'll be doing that some other time and making sure they look professional. So let's head back to change our let's navigate to settings and go to logo and private icon there. So we click on, now we add our logo. We add it from our website. We are not using AI to generate it again now. because we already generated it. So we upload this logo and we click done. So we increase the length of our logo, make it more bold. And this is okay. So that is the logo. And we can as well add a second logo, which is the inverse logo. Now, adding the inverse logo, this side is for the fab icon, which is the icon we see at the top. So let's add the logo there as well. So when we preview our page, you'll be able to see it. Let's save it. Let's preview our page. Now when we preview our page, the password is still protecting the website. So we have to go back and check the password. Then we'll just copy the password so you'll be able to see it. Once your website is still in development mode, you don't have to make it visible because people will see the trash you have on our website. So paste. Now we can still see the default theme. So we have to go back and publish our work. So we'll be able to now. Let's refresh our page now. You will see the changes now. So this is our new website design. So everything is intact. The menu is intact. Let's go through the page. Then we see all the sections we've all added. And when you click on any items also, it shows you the next image. So these are websites. That's the file icon, just like I told us. So as you can see powered by Shopify. I'll be giving us that bonus on how to remove the powered by Shopify, because you don't want people to click it and take them to Shopify. It looks unprofessional when they see powered by Shopify in your website. Now let's search for powered here. Then we remove powered by Shopify and we put, let me put my brand name. So let's see. That should be visible in the footer. So we open and refresh our page. We scroll down, then we see it. Let's now make it. Let's make it designed. Let's make it designed by Ecommerce design. And let's see and see. Instead of powered by Shopify. Then we load our page as well. Yeah, that's what we expected to have. So this is all about how to customize your website using a free theme.